Hello and welcome to My India. I'm your host, Sarah Walsh. India's ties with the Maldives are strategically crucial due to its location along key Indian Ocean shipping lanes, shared security interests, and counter-terrorism cooperation. During Prime Minister Modi's recent visit to Malé, he announced a $565 million line of credit, launched free trade agreement talks, and reaffirmed India's role as a key development and maritime security partner. India and the Maldives share a time-tested bond, woven through geography, shared history, and mutual aspirations. This enduring partnership reached new heights as Prime Minister Modi made a landmark visit to Malé, his third and the first by any foreign leader under President Mohamed Muizzu. As chief guest at the Maldives' 60th Independence Day, Prime Minister Modi symbolically and strategically reaffirmed ties, unveiling key projects, signing pivotal agreements, and deepening cooperation in defense, maritime security, economy, and culture.
इस साल भारत और मालदीव अपने राजनयिक संबंधों के भी 60 साल मना रहे हैं, परंतु हमारे संबंधों की जड़ें इतिहास से भी पुरानी हैं और समुद्र जितनी गहरी है। भारत मालदीव का सबसे करीबी पड़ोसी है। मालदीव भारत की नेबरहुड फर्स्ट पॉलिसी और महासागर विजन दोनों में
India's continued assistance to the Maldives through the export of essential commodities is a key facet of our bilateral cooperation under the long-standing trade agreement.
Just 70 nautical miles from India's Minicoy Island, the Maldives occupies a pivotal position in the Indian Ocean region, making it a key maritime partner for India. Prime Minister Modi's recent visit built on the momentum of President Muizzu's 2024 visit to India, where both nations adopted the India-Maldives joint vision for a comprehensive economic and maritime security partnership. Reaffirming India's neighborhood first and Sagar, security and growth for all in the region doctrines, the visit spotlighted shared goals, enhancing maritime domain awareness, counterterrorism efforts, and disaster preparedness, while strengthening regional connectivity and stability.
Our Prime Minister has very clearly said that for India, in Indian diplomacy, neighborhood first policy is something very, very important. And amongst the neighborhood first policy, he has said very clearly that Maldives occupies a special place. So we have continued to cooperate with Maldives, and we continue to develop our ties in all areas, whether it is political, developmental assistance, trade and economic relations, people-to-people contact, cultural, and I would say that we have very strong relationship.
India's development partnership has emerged as a cornerstone of its ties with the Maldives, leaving a lasting mark on the island nation's growth journey. A key highlight of Prime Minister Modi's visit to Malé was the signing of an agreement to extend a $565 million line of credit to the Maldives. From the transformative Greater Malé Connectivity Project to vital upgrades like the Adu Airport, India's support continues to reshape the Maldives' infrastructure landscape, unlocking new avenues for mobility, economic opportunity, and sustainable development across the archipelago.
The Greater Malé Connectivity Project, which is the largest infrastructure project that the country has ever seen, is being completed. We are hoping that it will be completed sometime next year. And the Adu Airport upgrading and the Adu water and sewage and the roads and the Hankede Bridge project, they are all on schedule and proceeding well. The only projects that we see ongoing in the last 2 years in the Maldives has been those that have been undertaken by India and with the generous assistance of Indian government. The Maldivian people are indeed grateful.
Prime Minister Modi's visit reaffirmed the deep-rooted India-Maldives partnership, anchored in mutual respect and shared regional priorities. As both nations chart a future of closer cooperation, India's continued support in development and security underscores its unwavering commitment to a peaceful, prosperous, and connected Indian Ocean region. India is home to a rich tapestry of tribal communities, many residing in the country's most remote regions. Recognizing their unique heritage and challenges, the government is focusing on their upliftment, especially empowering tribal women. Through income-generating initiatives and skill development, efforts are being made to make them self-reliant and agents of positive change. Nestled in Gujarat's western hills, Dong is home to vibrant tribal communities and rich cultural traditions. Yet, it remains one of India's most economically challenged districts. At the heart of its quiet transformation are tribal women, once unheard, now empowered, leading the way to rural prosperity through self-reliance and collective effort. Inspired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision, the Lakpadi Didi Yojana is transforming the lives of tribal women in the region. Through this empowering initiative, women are now building sustainable livelihoods, turning local resources into steady incomes and charting a path toward financial independence and rural prosperity. In Dong's Diwali Dod village, Monkey Ben stands as a symbol of change. Supported by the J. Yogeshwar Saki Mandal self-help group, she embraced organic ragi farming, turning tradition into an opportunity and uplifting her entire community while preserving local heritage.
2022 થી અમે આ સખી મંડળમાં જોડાયા છે ને જ્યારથી અમારા હાટ બજારથી આ ધંધો અમે શરૂ કરેલો. દરેક બહેનોએ અમે 10 બહેનોએ અમે 100 રૂપિયા ભેગા કરીને અમારા બચત પરથી અમને રિવોલ્વિંગ ફંડ અમને 30,000 મળ્યા. 30,000 પરથી અમે આ ધંધો ઊભો કર્યો ને દરેક જિલ્લામાં આ સરસ મેળા થાય છે. પછી સરસ મેળામાં જાઉં, પ્રાદેશિક મેળામાં જાઉં અને ખાનગી મેળાઓમાં પણ હું પોતે જઈને અમે આ સફર અમારી સારી રહી છે. એના થકી અમને ફાયદો મળ્યો.
Today, Mongi Ben earns around $240 USD per month, and her self-help group generates a monthly turnover of over $720 USD. But her most meaningful achievement goes beyond numbers. She has become a catalyst for community empowerment. Take Sarda Ben, for instance, a fellow group member who once spent her days confined to household responsibilities. Today, she earns a steady income, contributes to her family's financial well-being, and stands tall with newfound confidence. Recently, she fulfilled a long-cherished dream, celebrating the marriage of her eldest daughter, a milestone that once felt out of reach.
જય યોગેશ્વર સખી મંડળ મેં જોડાયેલી છું અને આ વર્ષે મારી છોકરીનું લગ્ન થયું અને આ સખી મંડળમાંથી લાભ મળ્યો તો છોકરીઓને આગળ ભણાવું છું અને આગળ ભણાવવા માંગુ છું.
Sarda Ben's daughter, Hinal Ben, is now pursuing higher education and dreams of contributing to the development of her village. A powerful reminder that the impact of these schemes extends across generations. Another inspiring changemaker is Daksa Ben Barari, leader of the Ambika self-help group from Jamlapada village. What began in 2013 with just $1 in monthly savings has grown into the Ambika turmeric farm, now renowned for its premium Salem turmeric. Daksa Ben's vision and determination earned her the Lakpadi Didi Samanpatra, a proud symbol of Gujarat's commitment to empowering grassroots women entrepreneurs.
ગયા વર્ષે અમને લખપતિ દીદીનો એવોર્ડ મળ્યો અને આ વર્ષે નરેન્દ્ર મોદી સાહેબે અમને સન્માન કર્યું અને એનાથી અમારા 30 બહેનોનું ઘર ચાલે છે. બધા સદ્ધર થઈ ગયા છે અને હજુ અમે સારી રીતે કામગીરી કરીશું.
These inspiring stories from Dong reflect a quiet revolution taking root in India's tribal heartlands, where empowered women are not just transforming their own lives, but shaping a brighter, self-reliant future for generations to come. In the heart of Hyderabad's Nampally, the Dargah of Hazrat Shah Khamosh stands as more than just a shrine. It's a living symbol of unity in diversity. Built in a unique style that blends Indo-European influences, the shrine welcomes people of all faiths. With quiet prayers and shared hopes, it weaves a tapestry of togetherness. In a world often divided by boundaries, this sacred space remains a timeless haven of acceptance, compassion, and spiritual connection.
Situated in the Nampally village of India's Hyderabad city is the shrine of Sufi saint Hazrat Shah Khamosh. The Islamic structure in the region serves as a living testament to peace and communal harmony. Built in a unique blend of Indo-European architectural styles, the Dargah welcomes all with open arms. Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs and Christians, anyone drawn not by ritual but by faith, hope and the desire for peace.
15 साल से आ रहा हूँ मैं 15-20 साल से सब फजल है अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह सब काम अच्छे हुए हैं हमारे. बहुत बड़ी चीज़ क्या है बोले तो यकीदा होना. जो यकीदे से आता हूँ शिफा फरमा के जरूर जाता हूँ.
Believers say nobody leave empty-handed and that all their desires are fulfilled upon coming here. And with that, the Dargah becomes a living thread in the larger fabric of Ganga Jamuni Tehzeeb, a centuries-old tradition that celebrates the coexistence of Hindus and Muslim cultures in India.
शाह खामोश, बिल्कुल खामोशी रहती है यहाँ पे. शोर शराबा ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं और हर किस्म के लोग आते हैं यहाँ पे और बिल्कुल वाबस्ता होके जाते हैं, मतलब कामयाबी होके जाते हैं.
In a world often divided by religions and cultures, the Sufi shrines bring society under one roof of humanity and brotherhood.
Now, let's delve into World in Focus, featuring the latest global developments and events shaping our world.
Growing salinity in Iraq's Shatt al-Arab waterway is forcing farmers to abandon their agricultural lands as once fertile soil becomes increasingly barren. Farmer Abdul Wahid Amin al-Shabi relocated his farm to a desert area west of Basra in 2010. Despite the harsh environment, he now manages to produce about a ton of crops per day at the peak of the season, thanks to more stable groundwater sources. His farm, irrigated by canals branching off the river, has suffered a dramatic decline in productivity as the water becomes saltier. This rise in salinity is largely driven by declining freshwater flows from upstream, which have allowed seawater from the Arabian Gulf to surge inland through the Shatt al-Arab. The shift comes amid broader concerns over Iraq's water security. In April 2024, Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan visited Baghdad and pledged a 10-year water management agreement aimed at addressing Iraq's needs. Archaeologists have uncovered new insights into prehistoric tattooing through advanced imaging of a 2,000-year-old Pezeraic ice mummy from Siberia's Altai Mountains. Using high-resolution near-infrared photography and 3D scanning, researchers examined intricate tattoos preserved by permafrost revealing tattooing as a skilled craft among the Iron Age Pezyraic culture. The study, published in Antiquity, shows the mummy's right forearm bore more detailed tattoos than the left, suggesting different artists or varying skill levels. This indicates tattooing required formal training akin to modern practices rather than being mere decoration. Collaborating with a modern tattooer, the team identified tools and techniques used, offering a glimpse into individual craftsmanship. The findings underscore tattooing's significance as a specialized art form in prehistoric Siberia, reflecting technical skill and cultural value. Researchers hope to apply these methods to other ice mummies, further illuminating ancient body modification practices.
India offers a plethora of vibrant experiences for travelers, blending history, culture, and natural beauty. Among its most enchanting attractions is the Darjeeling Toy Train, a UNESCO World Heritage marvel. Chugging along narrow-gauge tracks through mist-laden hills, emerald tea gardens, and quaint villages, this charming train ride feels like stepping into a living postcard. With every turn, it unveils panoramic views of the majestic Himalayas, evoking a sense of nostalgia and wonder that few journeys can match. So, let's embark on this magical ride into the heart of the hills. The Darjeeling Toy Train, also known as the Darjeeling Himalayan Railway, chugs along narrow-gauge tracks through mist-laden hills like a whimsical ribbon of steam, whispering tales to the drifting clouds. This enchanting journey remains a timeless attraction, drawing visitors from across India and around the world to experience its old-world charm and breathtaking vistas. Inaugurated in 1881, a time when British engineers dared to carve rail tracks into the Himalayas. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the toy train is a tribute to human ingenuity. It holds the distinction of operating the highest railway station in India, Goom, perched at an elevation of 7,407 feet.
1881 में एक फुल फ्लेज रेलवे के रूप में हमारे सामने थी। शुरू में तो इसको सिर्फ माल ढुलाई के लिए ही यूज़ किया जाता था, चाय बागानों का लाइफलाइन हुआ करती थी उस समय ये रेलवे। लेकिन समय के साथ साथ ये चाय बागानों से ज़्यादा दार्जिलिंग के लोगों की लाइफलाइन बन गई और 1999 में ये विश्व की मात्र दूसरी ऐसी रेलवे बनी जो वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज साइट थी।
The toy train at Darjeeling Station whistles nostalgia into the air as it begins its rhythmic uphill climb to Goom. Midway, it pauses at Batasia Loop, a marvel of colonial railway engineering, where the tracks spiral gracefully to navigate the steep terrain. Here, tourists step out to soak in breathtaking panoramic views of snow-capped Himalayan peaks, a magical moment where history and nature come together in perfect harmony.
अरे बहुत 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 मतलब अच्छा लग रहा है, बहुत ही खुशी हो रही है। सो हैपनिंग, मतलब इतना अच्छा व्यू, इतनी अच्छी अपनी टॉय ट्रेन, इतना अच्छा व्यू इसका हमारा दार्जिलिंग का। सो हैप्पी। सुना है बहुत, किताबों में पढ़ा है बहुत, लेकिन एक इच्छा थी कि हाँ देखे, यहाँ आके दिल खुश हो गया।
टॉय ट्रेन इज़ वेरी गुड एंड इट्स अ हेरिटेज ऑफ आवर कंट्री। और जैसे कि ये एक बहुत, दिस इज़ द हाईएस्ट घूम स्टेशन, राइट। एंड अभी हम जिस पे गति थे बतीसा पे, वो एक फौजी के ऊपर है ना, तो एक उसके ऊपर भी वो हमें बहुत अच्छा लगा वहाँ पे जाके। अच्छा मेमोरियल है, वो बहुत अच्छा बना हुआ है और वहाँ पे भी कल्चर एक प्रेजेंट करता है पूरा दार्जिलिंग का।
The steam locomotive is a star attraction of the Darjeeling Himalayan Railway and its upkeep is no small feat. That crucial task is handled by the Tindaria locomotive, carriage, and wagon workshop, the engineering heart of the Darjeeling Himalayan Railways. Established over a century ago, this historic workshop keeps the legacy alive by restoring vintage steam engines, refurbishing elegant coaches, and showcasing models that trace the evolution of steam and diesel locomotives. A working piston model even reveals the magic behind the rhythmic cha, a tribute to motion, heritage, and craftsmanship.
Toy train comes here, then it goes to different shop, and different parts of toy train comes for repair. And in machine shop, we modify the different parts so that our the operator, sirs and all, they do the machine work. I help them and I assist them regarding their work. We follow UNESCO guidelines, and here work environment is very friendly. And women also, we take part, in previous time only the men used to work in the workshop, like do physical job or do job in machines. But nowadays, women's also, here also we have many women in different shops.
At the heart of Batasya Loop stands the Gorkha War Memorial, honoring brave soldiers of the region. As the toy train rolls past, it offers a silent salute, a poignant moment of pride and remembrance. The journey ends at Ghum, India's highest railway station. Nearby, the Ghum Museum showcases the legacy of the Darjeeling Himalayan Railway through models, photographs, and artifacts. As part of its outreach, Darjeeling Himalayan Railway offers free rides to school children, inspiring the next generation to cherish this engineering marvel.
Main reason for the tourist attraction is due to the heritage trains we are running out here. The structures, the architectural structures out here, all those are heritage structures only. So that has been the major reason.
In an age of high-speed trains and digital convenience, the Darjeeling toy train stands as a timeless relic, still puffing steam, still winding through the mountains, and still capturing hearts. It's not just about the destination, it's about the charm, nostalgia, and wonder it stirs along the way. Biryani is a much-loved dish enjoyed across India, with each region adding its own unique twist. From the rich Hyderabadi to the mildly spiced Lucknowi and the fragrant Kolkata biryani, every variety reflects local taste, tradition, and technique. Today, we explore the tradition and enduring popularity of Hyderabadi biryani. Biryani bursts with layers of flavor, fragrant basmati rice, tender meat, and aromatic spices, all slow cooked to perfection. Each element melds together to create a rich, unforgettable experience in every bite. Welcome to Hyderabad, the city of Nizams, where culture runs deep and biryani is nothing short of a legacy. We take you inside the legendary kitchen of Pista House, where biryani isn't just made, it's masterfully crafted. Here, in the heart of the kitchen, there's a beautiful dance of discipline and passion. Every pinch of saffron, every ladle of yakhni, every dum-sealed pot is a tribute to generations of culinary artistry. From hearty non-veg classics to soul-satisfying vegetarian delights, each plate is made with care, keeping alive the royal essence of Hyderabadi biryani, one simmering pot at a time.
हैदराबाद की बिरयानी का खास बात ये है कि उसको बनाने का तरीका कुछ और है। उसको स्लो कुक करना पड़ता है, उसका इंग्रेडिएंट्स, उसमें सैफरॉन जो भी है, उसका बनाने का तरीका अलग है, क्योंकि हर कोई उसको बना नहीं सकता। वो हैदराबाद की शान है, हैदराबाद की जान है बिरयानी। 1997 से हम लोग सर्विस दे रहे हैं इसके लिए, और हम लोग डेली 250 से 300 हंडी बिरयानी सेल करते हैं।
At Pista House, biryani isn't just food, it's a sensory journey. As the lid lifts, a burst of fragrant steam sets the stage. One bite of the tender meat and spiced rice, and you're hooked. First-timers and loyal fans alike can't help but smile or sigh in pure delight.
स्पेशल में ऐसे ही बिरयानी का मतलब शौकीन हूँ, अगर कहीं पे भी बिरयानी मिल जाता तो मैं वहीं पे चले जाता हूँ। और मैं स्पेशलिटी करके आया, और आपको स्पेशली बिरयानी चाहिए तो स्पेशली मटन, चिकन, ऑल टाइप ऑफ बिरयानी चाहिए तो पिस्ता हाउस विजिट करिए। इज़ द बेस्ट बिरयानी, इज़ द बेस्ट अमाजिन।
In Secunderabad, the twin city of Hyderabad, Paradise Biryani stands tall as a timeless culinary landmark. Since opening its doors in 1953, Paradise has become almost legendary, serving Hyderabadi biryani to millions, from everyday food lovers to renowned politicians and film stars. What sets Paradise apart is its signature approach, a refined, well-balanced spice blend that pleases a wide palate while staying true to tradition. Known for its consistency, quality, and ability to serve at scale, Paradise has transformed biryani into more than just a dish. It's now a cherished symbol of Hyderabad's rich and flavorful food heritage.
We go back to 1953, where we are legends in this biryani, and we serve the authentic Hyderabadi biryani, where we don't compromise on the quality and we give the best service. That's why we are got this brand name, Paradise.
Biryani is an emotion which has been created by Paradise only. Actually, when it comes to Hyderabadi biryani is Paradise biryani. It's an emotion.
From the royal kitchens of Hyderabad to the bustling streets of Kolkata, we arrive at another biryani icon, Dada Budi Hotel in Barakpur. This unassuming eatery has won hearts with its generous portions of fragrant rice, melt-in-the-mouth mutton, and the beloved potato. Rich, indulgent, and unforgettable, this is Kolkata's biryani at its boldest.
हम लोग का दादाजी के टाइम का दुकान है, ब्रिटिश टाइम से है। उस टाइम बिरयानी नहीं बनता था, इस टाइम में सिर्फ वही दाल भात सब्जी अंडा खूब ज़्यादा तो अंडी होता था। छोटा टीना का दुकान था, गुमटी था, उसमें दादाजी या दादी चलाती थी। तो उसका बाद मम्मी पापा शुरू किए, उसका बाद हम लोग चला रहे हैं। बिरयानी 63 से शुरू हुआ है।
For loyal customers, Dada Budi's biryani is more than just a meal. It's nostalgia, tradition, and a taste that keeps them coming back, no matter how far.
I am from Kolkata, so there are lots of Kolkata biryanis around there. But here I come, like, it's very far away from my home, but still we come because of the taste only. Like the OG taste of Dada Budi. For that only we come here.
From Hyderabad's royal kitchens to Kolkata's cherished street corners, biryani continues to unite India through aroma, emotion, and legacy. Each pot tells a story of tradition, passion, and timeless flavor that keeps food lovers coming back for more. Fragrant, layered, and rich in both flavor and history, Indian biryani captures the essence of the country's cuisine, making it a global favorite, savored in homes and restaurants alike. And with that, we wrap up today's episode of My India. I'm your host, Sarah Walsh, and we'll see you next week at the same time. Goodbye and take care.